Hi, this is Dr. Paul Khalil. Welcome to the class. This is going to be a little different than other classes you've taken, and I'm really happy that you've joined me. One of the things we're going to be doing is we're going to be studying personality theory, basically asking who do we think we are and who do we think other people are, and we're going to be using the movies to help us define the character and characteristics that we look at in other people's personality and in our own. We're going to be studying such things as personality in childhood, personality in adulthood, how to change one's life. We're going to do a little bit on things such as positive psychology, which is one of my favorite topics. There was a video some years ago called Please Understand Me, which tells you a lot about what people thought at one time about personality theory. And today, of course, there's a lot of information on the neurodynamics of personality. So, with all of that, I have to tell you, we're going to do all of this in a very, very short period of time. Actually, we're going to be doing it in about 10 weeks. And this is really, it should be a 15-week course. So we're compacting an awful lot of material into a very short period of time. And that means that we're all going to have to be very well organized because time is going to move very, very quickly. And we want to make sure that we all get all of our work done, including myself. I teach an awful lot of classes, and so I need to be sure that I'm on top of things as well. In graduate school, it's always a good idea to study and to read your materials and the articles that you're required to read from at least 60 to 90 minutes a day, 7 days a week. Try to carve out the time somewhere where you know you would have some time normally and lock that time in. Don't let anything else get in the way. That's the best way of doing it. All discussions are due by Friday, and all responses to other people's discussions are due by Sunday. And so you got to make sure that you know how many discussions you have to respond to. I really expect that the writing is going to be graduate level. I know that you expect the same. And the responses and the answers to the responses are going to have some substantial meat to them. In other words, in your initial response that you have references, and in the other response back to other people, it be not, gee, what a great post. That's kind of lame. I think I'd rather see you say things specifically about the post and about the personality issues that the person may be bringing up. You're going to find that I do a lot of Socratic kinds of questions to you as we're moving along. Generally speaking, you can get 75% of the 100 grade each week on your discussion question for the discussion itself, and then 25% of the remaining balance of the grade is for the responses. So make sure you do the appropriate number of responses. We're going to be talking a lot about personality, and so as a result of that, this is going to be a little bit different than many of the classes that you've had so far, primarily because we're going to be talking about personality through movies. I'm going to ask you to select one of the 5 movies. I'm going to try to limit it so that everybody, we have about 16 or 18 people within the class, so 4 of you doing one of each of the movies so that we can get a little flavor for all of the movies, and I will be happy to talk to you about how we're going to do that as we move along. But I'd like you to start watching the movie so you can figure out what characters you would like to really discuss as your main characters for your main paper at the end. As I said, this class is a little bit different because of that, and because we're going to be talking to the theories of personality. Your personality, your friend's personality, the people you work with, their personality, your client's personality, and yes, the movie characters' personalities. Whatever your goal in the field of counseling and human behavior, or any other field for that matter, this is very current and important information for you. You use this every day, believe it or not. Understanding ourselves and also the people that we deal with is critical to success in life. Life often is replicated in the movies we watch, so movies help us understand life, like in the story of the Cabaret, which I recently saw on Broadway, help the audience understand life through the stories told by the MC of life in Germany as the Second World War approached at the end of the Weimar Republic. Each person as a counselor or a psychotherapist or community leader or a family member must think about how to understand others in order to handle events at work and in life, and in order to handle other people as best they can, and to be able to figure out what resources they may need to employ in order to assist them in getting to that point. Tell us a little bit about yourself, read a little bit about me, and please respond to the expectations and the welcome message. Please watch this short video, obviously, and please watch the expectation PowerPoint, which is also a welcome PowerPoint, but it gives you a little bit more information about what's in the class. Once again will be speaking. However, it is a PowerPoint presentation as opposed to a video. So I look forward to working with you. I look forward to learning from you about personalities, and I look forward to what you have to say. Remember, this is a research course, and research is expected. Oh, one other thing. At the end of the course, the last class, there is a quiz. I know a lot of you might get nervous about the thought process of having a quiz, but the quiz will basically reflect all of your reading, both your article reading and your book reading. So it's important to keep up. Keeping up is really critical in this class. I don't give a lot of exceptions because I want to treat everybody fairly. I also wind up having 3 usually either audio conferences, conference calls, on which I ask you to participate. It's not mandatory, certainly, but I'd like to have you participate. Or we can probably do a Adobe Connect conference if you so desire. But I would like to find out from you what the best dates and days that you are available. It's helpful to me in trying to assess what day to put these on. I will have them at varying points, usually within the first week or 2 of the class, so that we can go through some basic stuff, and after that 1 or 2 other times during the course of the class. Once again, I warmly welcome you. I'm so delighted and thankful that you decided to take this class, and I look forward to working with you and learning from you over the course of the next 10 weeks. Thanks so much, and we'll be talking to you as we move along.